Rightio, you can see the second question I've put together. I've circled the how as the descriptive verb. They start to use that now and then, that's usually an explain. Then I've underlined the key syllabus point, which is the ecological sustainable development. And then I've actually put in brackets the principles, but you might not get that in the question. That's why the yellow underneath is important, where it reminds you of what the hidden syllabus points. In the case to this question, the hidden syllabus points would be the expectation is you have to rank precautionary principle, intergenerational equity, conservation of biological diversity and ecological integrity. The other thing you'll notice in this question, it's also got a justify as well on the other side there. Then finally, you have to decide, okay, what are the ideas you're going to elaborate? In this case, I've decided I'm going to elaborate the precautionary principle for that arrow, and coming across here and up there, I'm going to also elaborate conservation of biological diversity and ecological integrity. This particular question asks you to discuss 2 opportunities and challenges in planning for the achieving global sustainability. Now, this is the heading for a rather big section which has a number of including components. So this is, if you get this question, probably you need to make sure you've got very clear in your head what are the opportunities that come from global forums. You might use that example. Or you might say, what are the challenges at a local scale for achieving sustainable development goals? Or you might say, what's the role of a non-government organisation that provides an opportunity to enable sustainable development? That's me talking about the content, but you need to talk about, okay, the discuss would be circled, the opportunities and challenges would be underlined, and maybe even the planning. And then you have to then do the box of the 2 opportunities you've got to do, and the thinking geographer then would decide what out of the including you're likely to do. As I said before, there are 7 questions I've put together. The next one is on global forums, agreements and cooperation. Apply the cube to it. The other one is about the levels of action at a range of scale, and there's a lot of information there, so you have to make sure it's in components. The next one is about Indigenous peoples and the benefits of benefit sharing. Then the next one is about 2 influences, usually coming from political, economic, technological, social, cultural, environmental. And then the reasons for and evaluating and monitoring global sustainability. And the final one is what is the range of criteria for evaluating and sustainability of economic activities.